can you lose weight without exercising? Now, let me preface this video by saying I don't in any way advocate not exercising. But yes, you can absolutely lose weight without it. In fact, some people, not all people, not most people, but some people do find it easier to lose weight without exercising. One reason for this is the obvious: time. They have a finite amount of it, and trying to exercise regularly while also controlling their calories, eating healthily, it can be a bit too much. So instead, they just focus on controlling their calories and eating well. Being in a calorie deficit, they find this much easier to manage. Another reason is the exercise-induced hunger. It can be a bit too much for them. Let me explain. If everything worked as we'd expect it to, whatever we burned during exercise, our body would ramp up hunger just enough to compensate. In other words, we burn 300 calories, so our body tells us to now eat the 300 calories we just burned. This would put us in homeostasis, so perfect balance. But for some, they burn 300 calories and their body tells them to now eat whatever's not pinned down. 600 calories, 1,000 calories, even more. They just have this insatiable appetite. Now, this is rare, but these people do exist. You might be one of them. And for those of you who have this training-induced insatiable appetite, it's actually worth minimizing the intensity and duration of your sessions when fat loss is the goal, because you don't want to be battling with extreme hunger. You don't want that. But before you get too excited, cancel your gym membership and burn your Peloton bike, it's worth mentioning that most people do find it easier to lose weight when exercising. When we exercise, we burn calories. So if we remove said training from the fat loss equation, we would need to consume much fewer calories to put us in a deficit, to put us in that calorie deficit. For many, their calories would need to be that low that they're just not prepared to go there. Most of us, we enjoy our food. I know I do. So I prefer to exercise regularly and be able to eat that little bit more. We also need to consider the end result. If you lose weight without exercising, you'll likely lose a lot of muscle mass, and I mean a lot. This means the end result, it's not a toned athletic one, but rather a smaller version of yourself. And exercising, it's not all about losing weight and looking good naked. You'll build strength, muscle mass, muscular endurance. The list of benefits is vast and totally worth sacrificing 30 minutes to an hour of your day. The message I'd like you to take away from this video is that you can absolutely lose weight without training. You really can. If you can't exercise, you can take solace in this. We all have periods when we just can't train. Whether that's due to injury, a holiday, or just a particularly busy time in our life. But it's okay. You can still pursue your weight loss goals. On the other hand, if you can exercise, you really should. The benefits are huge. In fact, I love training so much, I've dedicated my professional life to helping others with their training. This exercise malarkey, it's all right. If you fall in love with it, life, it's just that little bit sweeter.